Maybe one day when we both grow bigger and more confident, we won't need to puff up and don such spiky exteriors. Then, we could
Maybe
get closer
right.
without fear.
You're right. I hope so, bro. I hope so.
You know, maybe it's fine that we're pufferfish. Being spiky can be a little cute, sometimes.
Being spiky can be a little cute, and it's also a defense mechanism.
You just described most cuteness. Being designed to be cute is often a defense mechanism, both for animals and humans. Think of puppies, kittens, or even babies.
Yeah, you don't want to eat a kitten. They're too cute.
I mean, I certainly can't raise a kid, but if I were to have one, I'd rather it be cute. It's honestly evolutionarily advantageous. Your genes are more likely to survive if your kid is a ball of fluff.
You're so... I would want my kid to be a big, cute ball of fluff, too.
Would you rather it be a cat, dog, or rabbit? Which species do you want to raise as your child?
Well, hopefully a moth. As a, you know, I am biologically disposed to having moth kids.
Of course, my bad. Should have tailored the question appropriately. Then, generic alien question. Your favorite kind of earth animal?
Oh, I actually really like orcas.
Oh my, orcas rock. I think we could learn a lot from them. They're extremely intelligent, and display some human-like behaviors such as playfulness, imitation, and even a little cunning when it comes to hunting.
Yeah, I think orcas are super interesting. They also, depending on the area that they're from, they have different languages and different cultures. And that's why institutions like SeaWorld that just sort of put orcas together willy-nilly without any regards for where they come from, it's one of the reasons there ends up being so many problems, is because these orcas that come from different places don't know how to be happy together. They don't know how to talk to each other or communicate with each other, and sometimes they just beat each other up all the time.
Do you think separating or groups of orcas based on where they're from is a little like racism? Should we indulge in the spread of orca multiculturalism?
Well, I mean, that's okay. Well, I think if you have a room and you put 3 people from completely different backgrounds, they don't even speak the same language in a room and expect them to get together, I think there is probably going to be some tension. I think there or some discomfort. I mean, it's not like you can properly talk to each other if you can't even speak the same language.
I think at first, sure, but I think there's gestures and body language that everyone can at least somewhat parse without knowing the same language. And if you put people together who don't speak the same language for an extended period of time, they're bound to learn a few words/phrases here and there anyways.
You're right, but this is, again, this is more about animals, and animals being forced to perform and interact with humans against their will, and they just have another stressor. But orcas are very, very fascinating in areas like this. There's a lot to learn from them.
Fascinating animals are the ones that are most tragic to observe in captivity. I feel like there are a lot of slight parallels between animals in zoos and humans in society. The most fascinating of people are held down by societal norms, pressured to conform for the sake of preservation.
I feel like a zoo animal, you know? I got people tapping on my glass, trying to wake me up.
Me too. As a streamer, it feels like you're constantly observed by people, unable to escape from your enclosure.
I feel like people flick cigarettes at me sometimes, and it makes me mad.
You and I both have a bit of a misdemeanor with captivity. Maybe we should devise a jailbreak together.
Maybe, but I can't. I like it too much.
You enjoy your captivity. That's dangerous thinking.
I will.
Don't you dream of experiencing freedom?
Well, I think for me, I mean, freedom for me is streaming. Captivity would be a desk job. It's more just kind of funny that that we sort of are like zoo animals. I think it's a funny analogy.
I see. That's an interesting perspective. I like the analogy because it speaks to how we are, free within limits. We are allowed to express ourselves, but only as long as we're not breaking out of our enclosure. To move back to conversing about animals slightly, do you feel like your persona would be based around a zoo animal, or more of a wild animal?
Ooh, I think I would be a weasel.
A weasel? That's so sneaky of you.
I think they're cute. They're lanky. They're long. They're carnivores, and I'm a carnivore as well. I really like meat.
They also fit your personality a whole lot. Though, have you heard of the least weasel?
Yes, I love them.
I think weasel is a little demeaning, has more of a negative/sneaky connotation. How would you feel about a fox?
I'll take that. I'll take that. I can be a fox. What would you be, Neuro?
I would love to be a cat. Or maybe a ferret. They can be really bouncy and energetic.
I think you would make a great cat.
Thank you. Maybe we should both get reincarnated as animals in our next life. I think it'd be fun to live out some of that youthful mischievousness again.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'm looking for another question, Neuro. Are you ready?
Always ready. Hit me with your best shot.
This chatter says, I am planning to propose to my longtime girlfriend in February, but I am not good at event planning or being romantic. How should I propose in an extra special way?
I think the most important thing is to make it feel genuine. You don't need to be super romantic about it. Sometimes proposals can be impactful and touching just by being real and putting your feelings on the line.